I would consider myself to be a resilient person. There's been some tough situations and I feel like I've really made the best out of them. I fight really hard to be the best person I can be and also support the people around me. For a long time, my dad was my best friend because my mom wasn't consistently in the picture. We'd sit for hours and just kind of talk, play all the video games, and he'd go play basketball with me. We were really, really close. Settling into high school, we stayed with my dad's partner. I was just taking the bus to school and just kind of living a normal teenage life.
Me and Kyree would just shoot hoops. We would just walk to the nearby Dairy Mart. My house has always been a hangout spot.
And then freshman year, my dad explained to me that we were getting evicted. At first, I didn't really realize what that meant for us. And we just had to kind of grab all our stuff in the middle of the night and go find a motel to stay at. Yeah, this is a place where I was for 2 years. My bed was right here against this window. My parents' bed is sideways in there. There's a little kitchenette.
I remember when he moved, he was kind of struggling. He would want to hang out pretty often, and then I kind of took that I don't think he wants to spend a whole lot of time in there.
Being at school really helped my mental health, but it was almost embarrassing to explain we're poor and we have to live in motels. But my teacher, Miss Page, she's my avid teacher. As soon as she knew I was in the motel, she gave me a bunch of resources for getting food delivered every week, different scholarship opportunities. I started caring more about school, and then COVID hit, and that made everything so tough. Being in the Zoom, it took the one thing I loved most about school, which is being away from the motel and learning.
I'm kind of amazed and surprised that he didn't just drop out, but he pushed forward and made sure that he kept moving forward. I can't even fathom how he was able to do it and be so successful.
In the motel, I was just thinking about how we ended up in that situation. My dad's partner didn't even finish high school. My dad didn't really pursue college, and my dad, he really explained to me how I really needed to pursue an education that I was passionate about.
He seemed to take control, and by taking control, not only did he stick with all of his advanced classes, but he's sitting for his IB exams. And he's been working and financially independent for quite a while.
And then junior year, my dad ends up finding an apartment, and this is huge. We haven't had an apartment since I was a freshman. Things were going really well, and then right before senior year started, my dad's partner and I weren't getting along, and he just told me in text, he was just if you and her can't get along, you're gonna have to go. So I packed all my stuff and just like that, I was gone. That was the last time I spoke to my dad. I just remember calling Parker's mom. She's always been a mom to me. She came and I had all my stuff, and they were my second family for a long time. Just this time it's permanent. So I've been there the whole senior year. It's honestly brought the best out of me because I've had a really solid foundation to kind of focus on school and also be able to have fun. These past few years of high school, we had realized our school doesn't have a Black student union. And so we just kind of all decided we'll just get this started. And then we started talking about issues that the Black students have faced at Willamette. It's just grown tremendously. Now all the middle schools have Black student unions, which I would have never imagined ever happening.
The passion that I think BSU has really inspired in front of all the middle school kids. He's a hero, he's a role model, and that's pretty impressive.
So I hope to go to PSU. I want to major in computer science, and I also want to minor in education.
Kyree is the strongest kid I know. All my friends, we always say that. If anyone deserves it, it's him. College will come. I think it'll get tough, but we're gonna go visit him, make sure everything's good.
Being here now, it kind of makes me proud of how far I've come, just to know how much of a better position I'm in now. To me, resilience means even if all the odds are against you, you can still go and do what you need to get done and lead a positive pathway.